Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to dive into one of the most essential functions in C programming, the printf function. If you are just starting with C, this is your first step toward displaying information in your programs. Let's get into it. Printf stands for print formatted. It's a built-in function in C used to display output on the screen, typically in the console or terminal window. We'll use it to show messages, variable values, results of calculations, and more. It's part of the standard input-output library, which means we must include stdio.h header file as part of a standard input-output library at the top of our program. Let's see the most basic use of printf function in action. Here is a simple C program that prints hello it.tutorials to the screen. The text inside the quotation marks is what appears on the screen, namely hello it.tutorials. This backslash together with an is a new line character. It moves the cursor to the next line after printing. Also, this new line character is part of escape sequences. Printf can do a lot more than print plain text. You can print numbers, characters, and even floating point values using format specifiers. Let's look at a few examples. Therefore, I'm gonna to write a code. First, I'm gonna to create a new file. I'm gonna to name it printf.c. Each C file should have this extension C. Enter. And let's start to code first. Here at the top of this main function, I declared three variables, as you can see. This int stands for integer numbers. So this variable age can hold integers numbers. That's why it is initialized with this integer positive number 25. This keyword float stands for floating point values. So that means this variable height can hold floating numbers, real numbers. That's why it was initialized with this real number 1.75. And the last variable is a char variable, because I use this keyword char, which stands for char data type or char type. And this variable grade, that means is a char variable which has this type char and can hold characters. We write the characters inside simple quotation marks. So this variable is initialized with this character A. Going further, inside the printf function, we use the format specifier. This is for integers. It is made of percentage and the character. This format specifier shows variable h will hold integer numbers because we are using this format specifier for integer. This is for floats and is made of the percentage and f character. Also, as you can see, we are using there a figure, a number 2 after decimal point. This can control the number of decimals and limits the float to 2 decimal places. And the last, we have this format specifier made of percentage and c character, stands for characters. So let's run this code. Yeah, here we have a mistake, a spelling mistake. I'm going to put f, I put s by mistake, and let's run again this code. And here is the result. But let's first clean this terminal, and now let's run again this code. Okay, here you go. Here is the result: age 25, height 1.75 meters, grade A. All this was displayed because we used the printf, and also we use the variables age for integer, height for float, grade for char, and also we use the format specifier d for the integer, f for floats, and c for characters. Here are some common mistakes to avoid when using printf. Forgetting the semicolon at the end of the line. Let's see what happens if we remove a semicolon. Let's run again this code. As you can see, we have here an error. It is expected a semicolon, and the error is very easy to be spotted because here is the code line, yeah, the code line 9, and also here we have the declaration where actually the error occurred. Is this declaration, is this code line, and it's obviously we have to go here on the code line 9 and the end of this declaration to put the semicolon what was missing. Another mistake is mismatching the format specifier and the variable type. For example here, but let's clear first this terminal. Okay, all right. If here this I'm gonna to remove this c format specifier for character with d, which is the format specifier for integers. Here actually in terminal we received a wrong answer. We have grade 65. Actually the grade variable holds this character A. Actually this number is the ASCII number behind this character. Because we mismatched the format specifier and the variable type, this logical error happens, and it was displayed 65. We have here the format specifier d for integer, but we did not provide one. Actually grade has a char type, it is a char type variable. So let's make the correction, let's fix this, and let's put here c. Yeah, so this is a common mistake when we mismatch the format specifier and the variable type. Even here, if I replace this with c, which is the format specifier for character, and the variable actually holds a integer variable, as you can see. Let's clear here the terminal. Okay, let's run this up again. As you can see here in terminal for h we don't receive anything. We should receive this value 25. This happens because we mismatch the specifier and the variable type. The variable type is integer and the specifier is char. So we mismatch the format specifier and the variable type. Actually, this is unexpected behavior. It is a logical error, because we told print we're told to print an char, but we never provided one, because this variable holds a integer variable. Yeah, so this happens when we mismatch the format specifier and the variable type. Actually, we don't receive a compiler error, but we receive unexpected behavior, and we receive a logical error. So bear in your mind, you have to match the format specifier and the variable type. Another common mistake is missing or incorrect number of arguments. Let's see what happens if I remove this variable from here, age. Yeah, so we missed to write the variable, yeah, as an argument. So let's run this code. Yeah, we have error on line 9, expected expression before this parenthesis. Yeah, and here it shows where the argument is missing. Which argument is missing? Actually, is missing the variable. I'm gonna to write the variable, and now the code will run properly, no problem. Yeah, actually it's about the same. If here I remove the variable, yeah, and even the comma, and I'm going to run this code, I receive here a very weird number. So this will cause a warning or unexpected behavior, because we told it to print an integer but didn't provide one. So the code was run, but we have a logic error here. We have a unexpected behavior from the compiler. Yeah, actually the result displayed here is not correct. Now I'm gonna to type again this variable back here. Yeah, age and okay, let's run it. Yeah, everything is okay, no problem. Final tips: use Printf to debug your code, trace the flow of your program, or simply interact with users. It's one of the most useful tools you will ever use in C. That's it for this quick beginner-friendly tutorial regard to the printf function. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tutorials on C programming and beyond. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching and happy coding.